gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is the first official episode of the 28 to 50 podcast. I'm your host, Ray Vacade, and I have a very distinguished guest this afternoon. I'll get to that in just a moment, but he is the owner and operator of a very prestigious 501(c) nonprofit organization called Red Leg Tech. And he served our country very valiantly in the United States Army. And after we get back from the break, we're going to have full throttle conversation.
I'm looking forward to it.
With my best friend, newly best friend, Mr. Jeff Jones, United States Army retired. Stick around. You're listening to the 28 to 50 podcast brought to you by QITC Studio Productions and QITC Studio Sports for fans by fans in conjunction with Fox Radio Incorporated. We'll be right back.
Reunited, the Black Crowes present Shake Your Moneymaker. Played in its entirety. Plus all the hits. August 24th at Zoo Amphitheater. Celebrating the 30th anniversary of Shake Your Moneymaker. Tickets on sale now at ZooAmpOKC.com. The Black Crowes present Shake Your Moneymaker. Produced by DCF Concerts.
For all of your leatherworking needs, there's no other name that you need to know other than Bare Knuckle Leather Company. Bare Knuckle Leather Company is a company that is dedicated to its craft, customer service, loyalty, and products that last a lifetime. For more information on the company and the leather work that they sell and provide, log on to bareknuckleleather.com. That's bareknuckleleather.com. Veteran owned and veteran operated. Jeff Jones, who is United States Army retired Staff Sergeant, also better known as Salty Staff Sergeant.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, bro?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's fun to be here.
Well, I'm glad that you're on board, for the podcast. Thank you for what you do, and we're broadcasting simultaneously with we got TikTok, Instagram,
yeah,
and the world.
That's right.
The world.
That's right. It's going to go on your podcast.
Oh, yeah. The podcast is streaming right now. It's on anywhere you can get a podcast.
Okay.
QITC Studio Productions. Anywhere you can get a podcast, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn. Where you can get it, you just type in QITC Studio Productions. Boom.
All right.
So we're going to be talking about a great event that you're having at Fort Sill. Tell us a little bit what's going to happen on Good Friday.
So Good Friday, I'm really excited. We are hosting a golf scramble on Fort Sill. You can find the link to our golf scramble page on our TikTok, also on our Instagram. They're both there, and that's Red Leg Tech on both Instagram and TikTok. So you can find the information about that. But we're hosting a golf scramble on Friday the 15th of this month, and we're really excited about it. We've got a couple good we got the fire department's going to be coming out, as well as Lawton Chevy. So we're really excited
Lawton
about
Chevy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got the big players now.
That's all due to my counterpart over there.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir, for your due diligence in getting Lawton Chevy. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah. It was
So
exciting.
tell us a little bit about Red Leg Tech. What is it doing for our veterans?
So we are still in the startup phase, but we are, for our veterans, essentially anything from mowing a yard all the way to getting athletic prosthetics for disabled veterans and for first responders. Also, we're breeding and donating percentage of each litter of our German Shepherds to service members or first responders as support or service dogs.
I think that is completely amazing. Like I said, the 28050 concept was kind of inspired because I'm a patriot, okay,
Right.
first and foremost, and a blue-collar American, okay, hence the shirt. Not plugging, but there I go.
Gotta do it.
And my uncle is United States Marine Corps veteran, retired gunnery sergeant.
Okay.
So it's in the blood. And it's in the blood to the point where I wanted to go into service, but sometimes we take some unfortunate turns in life that kind of prohibit certain courses of life. But
Right.
I still am a patriot,
Right.
though I couldn't join the services, but I did everything on the civilian level.
Well, that's where we,
to
as
make it happen.
military members tend to consider supporters who are non-military. We just consider it part of the auxiliary.
Yeah, oh, good,
You're the civilian support,
Yeah.
and we can't do anything. We won't do anything without our civilian support.
That's good.
And that's big for a lot of us.
So I like being the boots on the ground for the civilian side of things.
Yeah, I like that.
And and I mean, and I have so many friends that are in the service. It's unreal.
Right.
I mean, I have first shirt sergeants all the way to I have a full. I know a buddy that's a full bird colonel. So shout out to Colonel David Taylor in Alabama,
All right.
Vice Wing Commander, by the way. And I appreciate what you've done for the country. Thank you very much.
Well,
for
I
your
appreciate
service.
that. Thank you so much.
And I appreciate that you're championing and spearheading an organization here, within this region to reach out.
We like the
community.
word Texahoma.
Texahoma, yeah, Texahoma, yes, and it is Texahoma. I mean, we're right within throwing range
Yep.
of Texas. We're based out of Altus. I'm based out of Altus, Oklahoma, currently, but I call myself the Northern Texan.
Texas hat.
Yes, I am Texas's hat. That's right, and I've been deemed with the leather coaster. And when you get dubbed with the leather coaster like a knight, that means you've done something with the good folks in Texas.
Right,
okay?
right.
So I have some good friends down there in Hill Country,
Okay.
near Austin, Cedar Park, and all that.
Okay, yeah.
Down in the crux of Texas.
Right.
And they say, hey, you're the Northern Texan. I'm like, I'll take that hat with honor. I'll take it with honor. So the purpose why I wanted to team up with you, Jeff, is because I want to showcase people doing extraordinary things.
I
Normal
appreciate
folks
it,
in the grind, in the trenches, day in and day out. The ones that don't have to toot that horn, but they do it anyway. Okay?
Right, okay, yeah.
And I'm that grinder. I mean, literally, I am.
You in the trenches probably more than I am.
I
at
am
this
in the
point.
trenches wiggling, brother. I am doing crawls
Well, I mean,
daily, my
well,
friend.
You leaves some bounds from where I met you.
Oh, yes. And see, let's talk about that for a second. Me and Jeff, met when I was driving Uber.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep.
We were going to the Trace Atkins concert.
That's right.
At Fort
There on
Sill.
Fort Sill, yep.
And it was so funny. And I knew he was an all right guy. I was like, that dude is awesome. I'm going to be able to hang out with that guy later on in life. So, and so happened things, life went by. I evolved in my career.
You definitely took a different avenue than what you were initially pushing for.
Yes. And at that time, things were not happening like I wanted them to.
Yeah.
But I had to be patient. And now I'm on the radio 6 days a week with 98.7 Red Dirt Rebel.
Right.
Thank you, Chad Fox, Fox Radio Incorporated. That's
y'all have shot out some information about us.
Oh yes,
not long ago actually about a ruck march that we were doing.
Yes, we did the ruck march for Major Haggerty.
That's right.
Yes, and
Specialist Holland. Yep.
Yes, and we were very proud to do that because we're very military centric. I mean, we're to the point where at noon every day, 7 days a week, we do the national anthem.
Awesome.
At noon. That's how patriotic we are as a station.
Great.
So I wanted to bridge, the civilian life with people of the military, because there will be guests on this show that won't be military service members, but they'll be doing extraordinary things to boost the morale of the American experience, if I should say so.
I like the way you said that, the American experience.
Yes.
Like
Oh, man, that was good.
I like
Put that on a Hallmark card, sell it, trademark that, okay? So, but I do. I mean, we all have our parts, and everybody has their stamps in industries that I want to showcase and highlight. And yours is very important for the simple fact, like with Black Rifle Coffee Company, they are military centric.
Right.
Okay, they won't take care of us, we'll take care of our own.
Right.
So, and I love that you're taking that approach, and you're not mimicking what they're doing. They're doing their own thing, and I'm so thankful for them doing what they do.
Yeah, they've had some great
they've cut
outcome.
out their own niche in a market
Yeah.
that was primarily for like hipsters and suburban folks.
You're not wrong though. Yeah.
And so they cut out their own niche, like literally with a guillotine knife, to show that they take care of the veterans.
Right.
And you're doing that here on the Tex Homer level of things, and we need more like that. So we're all doing our part, brother.
Right, and we actually have a couple things in the shoot, and we're adding to our schedule almost daily. And it's been fun. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah.
Because when we started really working on things, we really weren't getting off the ground. We had zero traction.
Okay.
And then probably about a month ago,
Boom.
everything started catching, and we started getting more good feedback from people. We got in contact with a couple other 501c3s, some nonprofits that work with wounded veterans, and we are in a spot right now. We were in a spot at that point where you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
I think we're probably still in that spot.
But you're learning.
We are learning on the fly and moving very, very quickly towards a lot of really, really good things. We've got I've got a buddy. I do want to shout out Davenport Dogs.
Okay.
He is a former combat engineer with an engineering degree.
Oh, right
and
on.
Had a very lucrative job out in the civilian workforce, and decided to shut it down and start making custom dog bowls dog bowl stands.
Wow.
Out of his own shop. So he bought his own shop, and his business is doing really well. And he has offered to donate to us dog bowls or dog bowl stands for the litter, or for our dogs that we currently have.
Oh, that's awesome.
When we start breeding, we're going to go through him and get more of these custom stands made with the dogs' names already on them. It's beautiful stands.
See, that's a personal touch right there. I mean, you got to have that. I mean, because this is going to be a companion for a service member. And the dog is going to benefit too. I mean, it's a love and companionship and helping each other out.
And these dogs,
thank God for dopamine.
we have three purebred German Shepherds.
Oh, right on.
And we have a fourth, which is our male stud that we just recently got. So we're now waiting for the dogs to come into heat and for them to mature enough. And
well, it's April.
And
we expect that.
They're still a little too young, so we're
like about 3-4 months up. 5
in the
months out.
waiting time
Yeah.
period, while we're waiting for them to mature,
Okay.
that is where we're going to be doing our fundraisers
Okay.
and doing more and more events to raise money for other things, such as we are currently working on getting an athletic prosthetic for one of
your athletes.
veterans. He's an amputee, lower leg, and we're working on getting him a prosthetic right now. And these projects just continue to come. We're not working on any one thing in particular right away, other than that prosthetic, but we're always looking for more and more things. And you can reach us real easy. It's through our website, or not our website, but our email. You can reach us at redlegtechinc at gmail.com.
Okay. Well, here we're going to take a little pause for the cause. Thank you very much, Applebee's, here at 3701 North Main Street in Altus, Oklahoma, where on Monday it is burger night. $8.99, you can get yourself a delicious quarter-pound patty burger with all the fixings, fries for just $8.99, and they welcome you to the neighborhood any day of the week, but it's particularly on Mondays. If you like American burger, grade A cheese, all the fixings, you need to come to the Applebee's right here in Altus, Oklahoma, 3701 North Main Street, where we welcome you to the neighborhood. We'll be right back.
Brothers Osborne. Live in Tulsa. The We're Not For Everyone Tour. Brothers Osborne. Tulsa Theater, April 14th. Get tickets now at tulsatheater.com. This is going to be an incredible night. Check more at brothersosborne.com.
Oklahoma barbecue at its finest is Earl's Rib Palace. 26 years and still smoking, can provide you with the quality barbecue that you need for your event. Whether it be the big game, whether it be a board meeting, or just a gathering of friends and family, we can take care of your catering needs, 10 or more. Find out how at earlsribpalace.com. Who do you love? Welcome back to Applebee's here at 3501 North Main Street in Altus, Oklahoma. Sorry for the miscommunication in the address. It's 3501 North Main Street, Altus, Oklahoma. This is the 28 of 50 podcast. I'm your host, Ray Vacade, and I still have with me Jeff Jones, United States Army Staff Sergeant retired. And just a quick reminder, Mondays is burgers and fries night here at Applebee's for $8.99. Get yourself some burgers and fries. All the trimmings, ladies and gentlemen. All the trimmings for $8.99. And add a Pabst Blue Ribbon for only $3 more. Hey, now that's what I call a dinner with a smile. So that's what I call dinner with a smile here. And we'll make sure Jeff's microphone is working a little better. There we go.
I think I'm good now.
You think you're good now?
Am I good now?
Hold on a second. Sometimes technology wants to act funny. There we go. There we go, Jeff.
Is that good now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, good. There we go. Yeah, it's my show. I can hear you. But I want to make sure the people can hear you. All right. Give me a second here. Let me do that. Sometimes technology does not want to cooperate. But there we go. Now talk to me. All right.
I can hear myself a little bit.
All right. Make sure you didn't turn that off. All right, we're good there. But when all else fails, that's why we have an omnidirectional mic.
Oh, okay.
Ah, lovely. See?
I want to say this one's still not working for me.
Well, I can hear you now.
Okay.
We're good, but we're going to still swing it this way because
Okay.
I know how to project
Oh, wow.
to get it in there, bro.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Like I don't know how to project
I know.
this.
He's like, you know what I did for a living? Crazy.
I will clear this whole building out.
But yeah, Jeff, thanks, man, for being on the show. And you were also involved in a very special project that is also tied with the Golf Scramble. So just recap on the Golf Scramble and then talk about Indiahoma for me.
So the Golf Scramble itself right now is going to be on the 15th, the Friday the 15th of this month of April, and it's going to be a tee-off time of 9 a.m.
Okay, shotgun start, huh?
Yep, shotgun start, and we're going to have a lot of good teams out there. We want 20. We'd love to have more than 20. So if anyone wants to sign up, go to our website or our email, as I was. Go to our email. It's going to be redlegtechinc@gmail.com, and shoot us an email if you're interested in getting a team, sponsoring a hole. If you would like to just donate to our cause, you can go through, again, shoot us an email there until we get our website up and running.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the best way to do it for us.
Yeah.
Another thing we're working on doing, and we were talking about this on our break, the baseball field in Indiahoma has burned down in the fire that we had not long ago.
Yeah.
So one of our larger projects for the immediate local area here is going to be trying to get as much of that baseball stadium rebuilt as possible as part of one of our endeavors. So again, we got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah, and speaking of fires, we've been under a very big drought here in Southwest Oklahoma. So it's strongly encouraged that no one does any burning. I mean, we're still on a burn ban. We got almost a gully washing last night, but the earth is still thirsty down here in Southwest Oklahoma.
Right. I was going to say, you're almost always in a burn ban in this area.
So it's like don't even light the charcoal with the winds up. I mean,
Fort Sill's trying to burn itself down like every couple days.
I mean, artillery. Yeah, that does happen. So we highly recommend that you be careful, especially if you're in Southwest Oklahoma, because it is a serious thing out here, and that fire was huge in Indiahoma.
Yes.
I almost led like a train of people through the wildlife refuge.
Oh God!
Because I knew to go through the wildlife.
Around
and
the
go
backside,
Highway 49, and then I'm looking behind me. I have like a whole convoy. I'm like, I guess they know where I'm going. Boy, I'm glad I do, because if I didn't, sweet Lord, we'd be going. It's like, we're following the Red Focus. Whoever that guy is, we're following that guy because we don't know where we're going.
That's hilarious.
It wasn't funny. It was funny that the people were following me, but the incident in which that drafted that was not.
Yeah,
funny
no,
at all.
that was not a good time.
I mean, there's still crispy parts on the divided highway.
Yeah.
But now you see in green poke through. It's like, okay, that I guess it is true. Fire breeds new life and growth. I mean, okay, well, let's go then. So, just a quick little reminder, folks. The 28 of 50 podcast is available wherever you get your podcasts, on Spotify. No matter if it's Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, we're available under QITC Studio Productions. And I tip my hat to Black Rifle Coffee Company for enabling me to be number 28 of 50
that's awesome.
On the grand opening of their Oklahoma City location.
So
how
exactly did that happen? What happened?
What happened there? A lot of lack of sleep happened that day. It was on March 5th, and on March 4th, I was at Western Oklahoma State College. Shout out to them. I go to school there and also work there.
Awesome.
And I was in the athletic department in the wellness center, where everybody gets the games in. And I was talking to my buddy Ruben. I said, wait, there's a new location of Black Rifle Coffee happening tomorrow. I'm going. He said, you're crazy. I said, no, I'm not crazy. I'm going to get there probably at like 3 in the morning, and I might be halfway in.
So you were Black Friday Black Rifling.
Yes, I love it. Trademark that. Yes, I was. I went home and took a nap. Got up at like quarter to 1, And I hit the road, man. I got there at 3 a.m. I was number 28 in line.
Wow.
And the reason why I wanted to be number 28 in line is for this reason. I wanted that free coffee for a year. I get free coffee for a year in the tumbler.
Oh.
So anytime I take
Win.
this, you can't see it, folks, that on the audio product. But those looking on TikTok and on Instagram, yes, I get this. I have a Yeti tumbler. I would never buy a Yeti tumbler because it's out of my budget. I like Arctic.
I think it's out of everyone's
Yeah,
budget.
but I got blessed with this prestigious Black Rifle Coffee Company tumbler.
Awesome.
And it's engraved.
Yeah, Quail Springs.
The Quail Springs, Oklahoma location, March 5th, 2022, 28 of 50.
Okay.
Hence the name of the podcast.
You know, I grew up right down the street from them.
Yeah, I was in Quail Lake Apartments
Oh, no
for
kidding.
like 4 years. Right before Target became super.
Okay.
It was mediocre Target.
It was
It wasn't even
meh
Target. It was a meh Target. Yeah. So it was definitely that back in the late 90s. I just gave away my age. I don't care. I'm glad to be 42. Anyhow, the cool thing about that coffee company is that they're veteran-centric. Veteran-centric meaning
Yes.
that it's made by veterans.
Yes.
We're talking about people that laid metal down range, put
Yep.
warheads on foreheads. We're talking about Iraqi freedom, Afghanistan era veterans making it happen for their own culture.
Right.
And I love that. And it all started with seeing Matt Best on the epic rap battles of history.
Yep.
Talking about MARSOC, and then it talked about the different branches, and I just started following them like in late 2013.
Okay.
Hence comes Evan Hafer,
Yeah.
which is the owner and operator of Black Rifle, and then they tag team because it was Article 15.
Right.
During that era.
Right.
So when they got together, and then they talking about the coffee, and then I loved it ever since. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
so that's how it came to be, and I'm number 28 because
Yeah.
nobody else has this cup,
Right.
Or the coin, which I do have a coin.
Oh.
Yes, I got an actual coin, dude.
Well, challenge coin.
Yes.
Okay.
And it has number 28. So that's the logo you'll see on every episode of the 28 to 50 podcast. Pass it around. Show the kids. Oh, see that?
I'm just knocking stuff
See?
down.
See, that's what happens. That's what happens with staff sergeants right there. They knock over stuff and tear
reckless.
over.
Reckless.
Wrecking it. But yeah, check it out. Yeah, I can still hear you.
You all right?
Yeah, you're good. You didn't tear it up too bad.
I hope not.
Yeah, you did. And I got to go to Phillips Music anyway. I'll get some more coins. But no, that's the coin. That's the coin. And I'm so happy to have that coin. Nobody else has this coin but me because I'm number 28.
That's pretty cool.
And it's a conversation piece because people are like, what is 28 to 50?
Right.
And then when you click on that,
Exactly.
I want to capture people in the trenches doing extraordinary things.
Yeah.
People just being great American blue-collar workers, or there might be some white-collar workers in there too. There might be a few sprinkled in. Yeah,
I think a lot of what where we find ourselves, especially, I mean, I know that, like we were talking about earlier, you found yourself doing something more. This line, your path took a totally different turn.
Oh yeah, I
and-
was an Uber driver, folks.
And I think
Uber.
we have kind of a similar background because
We do.
I had no clue what I was going to do when I was getting out. I had talked about it and kind of discussed it with my counterpart. And we had kind of worked through some things.
You fixed your mic doing that, by the way.
Oh, see, I'm a 13 Bravo. Well, sometimes
13 Bravo.
But you know, I got out and I had no idea what I was going to do, and I was having all these issues with, you know, separating out of the military and everything else. Just really wrapping my head around it, and you know, the further I tried to travel away from Red Leg Tech, the more doors opened for Red Leg Tech.
Right.
And after a while, you got to go, okay, well, you know what? There's no other choice.
That's
This
right.
is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to invest my time and my energy on. And now I just need, you know, obviously the people that are involved in my organization believe it, but now I need people on the outside
Right.
of my
You need-
organization to believe it.
You need the core crew of
Yeah.
people.
And it's really been moving extremely fast and been like I said, it's been an exciting ride. I've met some awesome people. I'm going to be on a couple other podcasts coming up.
Right on,
soon.
brother.
Apex 07, which
Ooh.
I'm going to get you in contact with him as well. He's doing
Bring it.
podcasts all over the country
love
with senior military retirees,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be really cool. We also got to work with, and I've mentioned this before in some of my stuff, but we also work with we're very close with Vet Talk.
Okay.
And that is an Oklahoma-based organization.
Vet
that
Talk. Love
is
it.
their biggest focus right now is mental health in the military community.
Okay.
And they run a stream on both TikTok and Instagram.
Okay.
Every Sunday at 6:00 Central Time.
Okay.
If you just want to come on and chop it up and talk military jargon with people, because
Okay.
I know you're reaching out to the world here.
The
so
world. Yeah,
they want to come
I
in
don't
and
mind.
chop it up. That's the place to be. I'm on there quite a bit. I've got Davenport Dogs in here. Again,
What's up, Davenport Dogs?
he's in here watching, so I want to go ahead and give him another shout out.
Yeah, we're simulcasting, by the way,
yes.
on TikTok, Instagram, and around the world right now.
So
It's a beautiful thing.
yeah, and like I just want to make sure that whoever's out there that's kind of grinding, I mean, let's grow together.
Let's grow. Mhm.
There's no reason that I don't want to be successful in lieu of somebody. I want to be successful with someone.
That's right.
And if we're all working in the same wheelhouse, which is taking care of our military, our first responders, taking care of our community, and especially the Texoma area.
Yes.
Local is huge.
Yeah, locals
And,
is huge. We thrive together.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And us especially as I'm gonna shout it out, but us especially as Oklahomans have been through a lot.
Boy,
A
have we.
lot from the Murrah building all the
Yeah.
way to
and that anniversary's coming up. Yeah,
yep.
yeah, man. Yeah.
That anniversary is actually coming up on the 19th of
Yeah,
this month.
the 19th. Yeah. We'll never forget. That's for sure.
And then we also had those two gigantic tornadoes that it galvanized us as a state, as Oklahomans.
Wow. I mean, that's still talked about in science.
Yeah.
In meteorology, like the May 3rd, 1999. Yeah, that's still talked about, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's talked about. There was the May 3rd, and there was even before that there was the May 4th.
Yeah.
A few years prior to that. So I mean, it's and the one that what more has been just
More. They need.
Smacked.
I'm just glad that that none of that came through there yesterday. And I was driving on the turnpike. I was like, I needed almost a rowboat for sure. Because it was row your boat and the Focus on the turnpike yesterday, and I was still doing about 45. And there was delusions of rain.
hydroplane.
Oh yeah, and there were people flying by me. There was an 18-wheeler that flew past me. I was like, bro, if you wreck, we're all gone. So I just hung back, and I was like, thank you that it's only rain.
Right.
And not
right.
tornadic, because it was warm enough that the humidity was right there.
Yeah.
We could have had tornadic activity yesterday, but thank you God we didn't.
We've been bobbing and weaving down in Texas.
I mean, like,
We've been
like
bobbing and weaving. in Texas.
most Texans look to us and see, like, if Altus is getting it, 9 times out of 10 we're gonna get it at some point. So, and I love your media guy, love it. So, I love you have your own team of media people.
And all of this is basically they're just donating their time.
Well,
none of us are getting any money out
but
of this.
but still though, it's a collective effort, and I applaud you, gentlemen, behind the scenes. Thank you. And well, that's about our time for this episode, buddy. And we want to let you know that Red Leg Tech is about veterans and the ability for a life after the service to the nation. And they want to help veterans with the means to get into what it makes them to enjoy their life after the service. And with many irons in the fire, upcoming projects, our Indian home, a baseball field, golf tournament, Service Dogs for Vets, adaptive sports. So please, if you're interested, reach out to redlegtechinc@gmail.com.
Excellent, outstanding.
That's that 14 years in radio, son. That's that 14. Thank you, God, for my life, and thank you very much, Jeff, for
Hey,
coming
thank you so
in.
much for having me.
And I love that I love the teleprompter. I love that. That was awesome. But I rattled that off like it was nothing.
Hey,
it was nothing.
money.
It's nothing. It's money. Money shot. But ladies and gentlemen, this show will be for the people, by the people. the American experience, it is not all negative, and I'm going to showcase that. We are doing things to make this American experience better, and I'm proud to be teamed up with Fox Radio Incorporated and my business, QITC Studio Productions, and eventually we will have Black Rifle Coffee Company on board as well. Until then, God bless you all, and keep rocking and doing extraordinary things, good people. All right, we're out.